That's the thing about autism, is that you don't want to get your hopes up because you don't know what the future can hold for your kid. You hope for the best, but sometimes those doctor visits, those psychology visits, those specialist visits, they do drain your hope little by little sometimes, and it's difficult. Him starting the therapy here in TMS and how much it's changed him within his 7.5 years of life, and those 15 sessions, those 2.5 weeks, it's been insane, and it's not curing his autism, but it's making it where he's able to live and he's able to participate and he's able to be him, but be the best version of himself. And that's all I've ever wanted for him. And I'm just so excited to keep going.
All right, guys, Kyle Hartfield, Empower TMS. And this is, I've waited a long time to shoot something like this. I have Carmen here in studio. Carmen has a 7-year-old son, Cruz, the magical Cruz. And tell me a little bit about Cruz real fast.
Cruz is a level 3 autistic nonverbal. He is the most funny kid ever. He's very creative. He loves dinosaurs. He loves animals. He loves playing outside, and he's just the most lovable kid.
When Cruz came here, we put him in a chair. We treated him. How did you feel about what was happening that first day?
I was nervous. I was really anxious. I was like, hopefully he doesn't break something.
Okay. And he didn't.
I was just really nervous, really scared. I was like, hopefully he's able to even receive treatment. He's able to just be able to sit there and whether me holding him, just to receive treatment.
Right. Did you have any concern about him receiving the treatment?
No, I was just more excited about what the treatment could do for him.
Okay. Thank you for that. Being that we have the ability to do special treatment, special type of TMS here at Empower TMS. So for Cruz, we're giving him PR TMS, designed by Kevin Murphy, Peak Logic, and this would be the only type of TMS that I would give an autistic child. Now, with that said, today we've done 15 treatments. Session 1, you had to get in the chair.
I did.
Right?
Yeah.
We had to hold Cruz.
Yeah.
Right?
Bear hug him.
I'm dancing with the coil, because Cruz's little head moving all around, right? And we had to take several breaks because Cruz wanted to roll.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
which we're totally fine with, right? We've got a big office. Cruz, take a lap.
Yeah.
And we were counting down the pulses and all these things. Now, session 1, we're all done. We go home. Did you notice anything that first night?
He slept the whole night. That was the first night that he slept the whole night.
The entire night.
Yeah. And then he usually wakes up at 4 in the morning, 5:30.
Okay.
And he actually slept until 7 a.m.
The very first night?
Yeah, that was the first night.
This is why I was so excited to shoot this, okay? Slept the whole and for mom, what does that do for mom, man?
Yeah, it felt good to sleep and not have to worry. I think it was the first night that I felt not anxious.
Were you able to sleep, or was your brain still in that point like, oh my God?
A little. I did wake up once or twice to make sure he was where he was supposed to be.
Like, I hear you breathing.
Yeah. But it felt good to be able to sleep. And then I usually am like in that mindset already of like, I'll check my phone and I'm like, it's 3 in the morning. I have to wake up in an hour because he's gonna be up. And then I woke up again at 5 and I was like, oh, he's still sleeping. I was like, wait, hold on, I can sleep in. I was so excited.
I love it so much. Day 2, we come back. Same thing. You're in the chair, right? And so I remember we treated him the first time. It was a Thursday. Day 2 was Friday. Same thing. We let him take his laps. We got through his treatment. We go into the weekend. He
started singing.
And what did he sing?
He sang 2 songs. He sang Die on This Hill by Sienna, I think her name's Pro or something like that.
Okay.
And then the second song was Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's the one I wanted. Okay. Have you ever heard him sing?
Once, but it was very much like just him humming.
Okay.
It wasn't him saying words. It was just him humming to the song. Mm-hmm. But this is the first time I heard him actually sing the words and say the words and him use the words. It was amazing. I was like, wait, hold on. Is that you? And, oh my gosh, it was so cool.
2 sessions, right?
Yeah.
Like how amazing. Like, how do you not know whatever we're doing is working, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we get through the weekend. Obviously, and I'm assuming it wasn't just the singing that was amazing, right? There had to be small little changes as well.
Yeah.
Still sleeping well?
Yeah. He still sleeps well. He's still sleeping in. I think the earliest he's waking up recently is like 6:30, which I'm cool with. I don't mind. I think it was Monday. He actually wanted to sleep in until like 8, which is so strange because he's up.
You say he wanted to sleep in. Tell me, like how?
Like, I was up already. He was still in bed. I can see him kind of staring in the ceiling. And he kind of looked like he wanted to sleep in more. And I was like, oh, we can't. We got to go to therapy.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it was really cool to see him just kind of like relaxed. Like It was like his mind is relaxed. So he's relaxed and he feels calm. And he's able to just be in bed and just relax. Which is really nice.
Oh, it's so amazing. Okay. We switched. We did 5 sessions. We got his brain used to the therapy. We switched to 2 sessions a day. Have you noticed any changes, any additional changes since that happened? Because it's been about 10 sessions now, but that's only 5 days, right? Yeah. It's only 5 days. He's got 10 sessions. What else have we noticed?
I've noticed, so he does speech once a week. For about 45 minutes to an hour. And he's using a lot of like verbs. So he's saying sleeping, hugging, and it was just usually that one word or not the word at all, more like the action. But now he's using it. Like the other day he saw a mom in the couch in the waiting room and she's like, she's sleeping. And I was like, she is sleeping. Like he's actually using the words that he knows
properly.
Yeah. And it's been really great. And I've noticed that he's been listening to me a lot more. Like I'll be like, Cruz, clean up. And before it was a hassle. Like I had to, help him, meet him halfway. And now he's actually like, oh, I can see him thinking like, I have to clean up and I don't want to. Okay. But it's the fact that he's using, like, I'm able to see him actually really thinking and processing it.
And so Dr. Kevin Murphy told me one time, he's like, because his son is autistic. And that's how this all came to be, is Kevin treated his son for autism. And what he has expressed to me is that the brain is actually waking up and you're going to start seeing that brain working and him realizing like, oh, wait, no, and I can do this, right? There was one thing that the staff told me that it cracked me up, but I know like as a mom, it's got to be so hard at the same time, right? They told me that he doesn't want to hold your hand anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hold my hand anymore. He wants to be completely independent, which worries me because he does elope. But the fact that, like, I'll give you an example. The other day, he became upset because I told him to only take 1 Gatorade instead of 2.
Okay.
And he took off. And he wanted to go outside. And I said, you need to wait. And he stopped and he came back in.
Okay.
And that worries me because before I felt like he would just take off into the street and not think about it. But now he's like, we'll get out of the car. We're walking. I'm like, hey, can you give me your hand? And he's like, no, I can walk. Like, and he starts walking on his own. And he doesn't want to hold my hand anymore at all. No matter where we are. I'll be like, give me your hand. He's like, no.
Not only is his brain waking up, but he's growing up at the same time.
Yeah, he
like,
is.
What a trip.
I feel like he grew within like the 15 sessions that we were here.
Only 15 sessions in.
Yeah.
We're just getting started.
And it's like he doesn't need me anymore.
Oh, mama.
But it's bittersweet because I'm so used to having to helicopter him. But now I'm starting to learn that this independence is really good for him, and learning that he can be independent and he can walk on his own and listen to me and understand that, you know, he can't have 2 Gatorades.
Yeah.
But it's really good, and I'm really excited.
And that was one thing that I said before we started rolling this. I remember when you first came here, right, and meeting you, and my heart went out to you. I have a cousin who has an autistic child, and I remember, I mean, this is 13, 15 years ago, something like that, when I had my first introduction to autism, and just seeing her. And when I saw you that first day, you reminded me of her, and I was just like, oh man, the struggles of that life is real. And it's tough, right? Seeing you today, there's a clear difference, not only in him, but in you.
Yeah.
And I'm not treating you, right?
Yeah.
I'm treating him. But what has that done for your life?
I feel like there's a weight that's been lifted. I feel like there's a lot of hope. And that's the thing about autism, is that you don't want to get your hopes up because you don't know what the future can hold for your kid. You hope for the best. But sometimes those doctor visits, those psychology visits, those specialist visits, they do drain your hope little by little sometimes. And it's difficult. But him starting the therapy here in TMS, and how much it's changed him within his 7.5 years of life, and those 15 sessions, those 2.5 weeks, you know, it's been insane how much, like, even my parents, like his grandparents, they see it, they're like, I feel like his mind is working. I feel like his mind is going, and he's still the same Cruz. Like, he hasn't changed. He's still very much energetic. He's still, you know, and it's not curing his autism, but it's making it where he's able to live, and he's able to participate, and he's able to be him, but be the best version of himself. And that's all I've ever wanted for him. And I'm just so excited to keep going.
One thing that I do want to cover in this is, when you came here, were you promised anything other than, we're going to treat your son?
No, I wasn't promised anything. I wasn't told, like, oh, expect this or expect that. It was just more like, we're going to treat Cruz and we'll see how it goes. And we hope for the best. And that was it. And I saw the difference myself within the first 2 sessions.
And granted, that's not always the case. So you're one of the lucky ones. Cruz is one of the lucky ones, right? To see the benefits round 1 is amazing. I don't get to see that in adults. But I really don't want to put this out and people think that I'm promising this is going to do anything.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I don't even think you told me anything like, oh, expect him to start talking or singing or, you know, sleeping, or you're like, maybe he'll take a nap. And he didn't, which was fine. Like, wasn't expecting him to. But I saw the difference myself. I mean, the second time we came in that Friday for the second time, like, I only had him hold him once when it was just the front. We were doing that session in the front, and I only had to hold him that one time. I mean, he still got up. But
I remember
he needed his breaks, and
we
that
were
was
like,
fine.
Go ahead and take a lap.
Yeah.
You know?
But he would come right back, and he was ready. The first time he was fighting us a little bit, to some convincing.
When there was some holding him, you know? And I was grabbing his little head like, nobody, come on.
Yeah.
Let's get through this, right?
And then by that 3rd session, he got in that chair by himself, and he was in it. And I sat right next to him, and I was trying to hold him, and he was like, no.
I wasn't even in the room for the 3rd session. I wasn't even in the room. And when I walked around the corner and I saw him in the chair by himself.
Yeah.
Getting treated, my heart, man. Like, oh.
Yeah.
3rd session. And today, right? Ever since the second round, you haven't had to sit with him or in the chair with him, right?
No.
You sit close by.
Yeah.
Right? One of the things staff reported was that what dinosaur's name did he say?
Oh, the Stegosaurus? I didn't even know he knew that one.
Right? And dinosaurs, that's like his favorite thing.
Yeah, that's his favorite thing. And I think he only knows one dinosaur, which is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which he says. But he was watching the video and he was like, Stegosaurus. And me, I think it was Amber who was helping me that day. She was like, wait, did he just? I was like, yeah, he did. It was crazy. I didn't even know he knew that one specifically. I only knew the one that he knew.
Yeah. I don't know that dinosaur, you know?
Yeah.
It's so special. We're obviously going to keep going. The plan is to give Cruz 40 sessions. We technically, I think we did 16 or 17 today, something like that. We're going to stick with the 2-a-day protocols. And will you do me a favor? Mm-hmm. Will you come back in here in another 15 or so sessions and update people on where we're at?
Yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I appreciate that.
Of course.
I appreciate that. This is an important message for people to share. I've struggled doing this myself because I don't want to give people false hope. That's my biggest thing. But people need to know at the same time.
I've never heard of TMS. I saw maybe a couple videos like online, but no one treating or seeing. I just thought it was to treat anxiety or depression or something like that. I never heard anything about treating autistic children until Kimberly. She was like, hey, I have something for you. And I was like, oh, yeah, I would love to try it. Like, you know, what's the harm? If it's going to benefit Cruz, then I'll do it. I'll drive. I'll do what I have to do.
When you drive far.
Yeah, I do.
What's your drive, an hour?
Like, depending on traffic, about an hour.
Yeah. Right? Worth it?
Oh, yeah. I will drive 3 hours if I have to.
I mean, just for that morning sleep, it's worth it. My goodness, right?
It is. Yeah, it is.
Anything else you want to add before we wrap this thing up? Give me one more cool story, actually.
Oh, well, we went to Disneyland.
Oh, I totally almost forgot about Disneyland.
Yeah, we went to Disneyland on Sunday, which sometimes is a challenge. You know, he wants to buy every toy and he doesn't want to wait in line. But this time he went, he had no behaviors. He kept his headphones. None. He kept his headphones.
How long were you in this park?
We got there around 12 and we left around 8 o'clock.
It's 8 hours.
Yeah, about 8 hours. And no behaviors. He listened.
My children.
He communicated when he needed to go to the restroom. He, you know, he was waiting in line. He was very patient. And even when we went toy shopping towards the end, he behaved himself.
This weekend?
Yeah. He behaved himself when he wanted to get 3 toys. And I said, only one. And he said, only one? I was like, yeah, only one. So he picked one toy. And he was good. He did really great.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's amazing. I'm trying to calculate how many sessions we're even at this weekend. It's not even 10 sessions yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It might be 10 because we jumped to 2 a day and I can't do the math. And I don't got time for that. How amazing.
Yeah.
And 8 hours at Disneyland, considering how overstimulated children are, period. I was saying, my children, I kind of want to punch him when we're at Disneyland. Like, stop acting this way. For him to just be cool, calm, and collect. There's one more story that I was told that I do want to talk about. You took him to the park.
Oh, I did yesterday. We have such a busy schedule. His ABA was just telling us that he just wants to elope. He doesn't want to do work. And I thought it could be just like our busy schedule. You know, we're here, we go back. He has speech, and he doesn't really have time to like be free as of right now, which is fine. So I was like, you know what? In this between our 2 sessions, I'm gonna take him to the park. So we took him to the park. I was kind of nervous. I was getting anxiety. when we were getting close to leaving, because I thought he was gonna have a behavior. Like I thought he was having so much fun. I thought he wasn't gonna want to leave. And so I told him, I was like, Cruz, we gotta go back to TMS. Like, we gotta go. And he looked at me. He was like, okay. And he took off. I was like, oh my God, don't leave me. Wait, hold on. I thought he was eloping. I thought he was going to get into the street or something. So I'm chasing after him. And he went straight into the car. And he said, open. And he opened the car door and got in. I was like, oh, okay, thank God. I thought he was going to take off on me.
I mean, it's hard not to only have hope for the future.
Yeah.
And for his future, your future, you know?
Yeah.
Such a beautiful story. Why I wanted to bring you in here and share it, because it is an amazing testimony to the power of PR TMS and what Kevin Murphy produced 15 years ago, I believe. There's magic in these walls, man. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to bless people with this stuff. And you are a blessing to us to come in here and share it. So I want to thank you for that.
No, thank you. Thank you and your team for everything you guys have done for Cruz and for me and our family, and you know, helping him grow in such a short time. It's been amazing.
Such a short time. It's amazing. With that, we are going to wrap this up. Do me a favor out there. Drop a comment. Show some support for Cruz. Show some support for Mama. What an amazing woman to be able to bring her family here. Her pride and joy, her baby boy. Show him some support, man. Show him some love. Thank you. And as always, make it a great day.